Why, hello there. It's Bill Ricardi, and I'm here with my weekly Patreon update. Let's be frank, Bill Ricardi's on vacation right now. So there's not going to be a huge update, but I did want to let everyone know how the launch of A Princess of Last Resort has gone. It's gone well, but in a very unusual manner. A Princess of Last Resort cracked the Amazon Top 100 for two different categories: Swords and Sorcery and Coming of Age. Coming of Age was a real shocker for me. I didn't think we'd come close on Coming of Age, but yeah, I've got the screenshot. I'm number 100 on both those categories, and I'm not sure exactly how high up it went. I'll have to check, but we definitely cracked top 100 on both those categories. So thank you to all my fans and all my patrons for helping with that launch and making it successful. But the unusual thing about this launch is there's a lot of paperbacks being bought. Now, my paperbacks are special in their own way. I don't do page numbers, first of all. I don't believe in them. Okay, I believe that they exist. For my books, they don't work. I go mainly by chapters. People will be like, I'm midway through chapter whatever. So I don't do page numbers, which some people love. And some people are like, oh, well, no page numbers. It's like, yeah, well, read the book. Don't skip to certain pages. Let's not do that. But still, they're very popular, and I'm wondering if it's a holiday season. People might be buying them as gifts. Now, I love that. I love people, particularly with young adult books, buying them as gifts for other people, because this introduces a new generation, a new age to my work, and that's great. And I get some younger fans. Wonderful. So that's what's been going on. The majority of my sales, my pure sales, have been paperbacks, which is really cool. In fact, I have 10 paperback copies coming to my house today, so that I can do my signatures for my Patreon fans who have the $25 tier or above. Thank you so much for your generosity. Those signed copies will be going out. I'm not sure if they'll arrive for Christmas, where you are, but they're going out by tomorrow. So there you go. So yeah, odd sales pattern there. Really happy about it. I'm not going to complain. A lot of paperback sales means potentially getting into a lot of libraries as well. Libraries only buy paperbacks, of course, for the most part. They use a service, a third-party service for stuff like ebooks. So I would know if that was what the libraries were doing. But no, if libraries are buying paperback copies as well, that's great. So a lot of paperbacks. What have I been doing this week? Relaxing. Let's be frank. Plotting out a short story, which I plan to write in the next week or so, releasing just before Christmas, hopefully. That is, if you've been looking at spoilers and what have you, that's going to be in the Ihy Saga universe. And the real spoiler is that it's brand new characters. So a different setting, brand new characters, has a little bit to do with the transition between books 1 and 2, Rhythm, and book 2 of the Ihy Saga, which is all going to be about Lucas, of course, and Isidore and their adventures and what happens. Much like my first trilogy in the fantasy universe that I have, which is Panos, this first trilogy sets up the rest of the world. It's about what happens afterwards. So, for example, the first trilogy was about the Orc Curse in the Panos world and how the Orc Curse got dealt with, but by this set of heroes. Whereas in the Ihy Saga, it's about a brand new generation of Ihy's sons and daughters, coming into the world, and what happens, when that happens, and what they're up against and the kind of forces. And of course, I've set things up so that no matter what happens, at the end of this trilogy, we've got a next generation coming. So that's great, and we've got established heroes, and those established heroes can make appearances in the later books and what have you. So it's all coming together. Everything's coming together. But the second book of the Ihy Saga, I think, is particularly poignant in its own way. sets up a real dilemma. There's an Empire Strikes Back feeling to it, which I think is one of the best Star Wars movies. So there you go. This is my Empire Strikes Back is the second book in the Ihy Saga. That's all happening. That's all plotted out. But the short story will happen between books 1 and book 2. I shouldn't really say between. There's not a lot of between, but right, at the end of book 1 / beginning of book 2, this is happening in another location with different characters. So lots of fun there. And of course, I've already spoiled the one of the songs. If you look at the Patreon post, you'll see that I've spoiled one of the songs that will be in it. So there you go. Honestly, that's about it as far as work is concerned. As far as my life is concerned, Loki's over here sleeping in the corner by the heater, of course. Rick is soon gonna have some time off, which is great. Birthday's coming up. I made a cake and I split it between myself and my friend who also has a birthday around this time. I have to go deliver that today. Other than that, it's just been a great week. I'm gonna try to chill out and relax, get that short story done. Hopefully by the 22nd, 23rd is when I hope to deliver that one. I am taking it easy. I will admit I could probably crank it out this weekend if I really wanted to, but give your author a chance to breathe, please. It was a really hard beta. So A Princess of Last Resort, as wonderful as people are saying it is, which is great, was the one that almost killed me. So please, if you bought the book, if you have previewed the book, if you have an arc for the book and you liked it, please go on Goodreads, please go on Amazon, give me the reviews that I need to make this thing start rolling, and I will continue to deliver the quality content that I promise. Thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely weekend. Prepare for the holidays. Try to chill out. Whether or not you celebrate the holidays, just try to chill. Try to relax as much as possible. Kick back, read one of my books, have fun. That's it for me. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week, hopefully with a short story in pocket. See ya.